That man threw me across the line.
It says 5'10", 5'11".
I gotta learn how to speak English.
Nothing that could be talked about on here, probably.
Hi, I'm Deshaun Hand.
I'm Dante Jackson.
I'm Benjamin St. Juice.
I am Tyler Conklin, and I'm going to fact check my Wikipedia page.
And I'm about to fact check
Check my Wikipedia page.
Nips up, out, knocked away. Beautiful knock away. They were going for Sutton, but it was St. Juice. You have the Chiefs in a pickle. Mahomes goes down on the first. Deshaun Hand. Herbert's throwing again. All kinds of time. And another wide open receiver. It's Conklin again. Pressure again down the middle. End zone shot. Karam and intercepted. Dante Jackson.
Well, let's just start off with, I don't appreciate the picture that they have on my profile here. They just got a bad angle. I don't have a haircut. Like, my fade is all types of crazy.
Dante Darius Jackson, born November 8, 1995, is an American professional football cornerback for the Los Angeles Chargers.
Tyler Conklin, born July 30th, 1995, is an American professional football tight end for the Los Angeles Chargers of the National Football League.
Benjamin St. Juice, born September 8, 1997, is a Canadian professional football cornerback for the Los Angeles Chargers of the National Football League.
Yeah, I was born November 14th, 95. I'm a Scorpio. American professional, okay, defensive end. I feel like I'm a defensive lineman because I can play all over the defensive line, but you know, okay. And the LA Chargers, of course, okay. And I played football for the Crimson Tide. This is very bland. I feel like they need to add that I can cook. I'm a funny guy. I have a nice personality. And I feel like I'm handsome. So like, I feel like they should add that in there as well.
I mean, you could type it if you wanted.
I could type it right. Very handsome young man.
Early life, Jackson attended Riverdale High School in Jefferson, Louisiana. Go Rebels. He committed to Louisiana State University, go Tigers, to play college football.
He grew up speaking French, yes, and Haitian Creole. So I spoke French mostly all my life. I'm come from a part in Canada that goes to school in French. Football was in French, everything was in French. So I actually, fun story, I didn't add to learn like English fully until Coach Harbaugh gave me my first scholarship at University of Michigan. So once I saw that I had a potential to go play football and he offered me a scholarship, I was like, I gotta learn how to speak English like correctly.
I attended Lance Cruz High School North in Macomb Township, Michigan, where I was a standout two-sport athlete playing as a wide receiver in football and a combo guard in basketball.
Track and field, he competed primarily as a thrower, but also spent some time. Yep, yes, wow, what y'all? How did they find this information? No, this is wrong. Whoa. A 12-2 in the 100? No, false information. I don't know who wrote that down. We need to fact check that. You know what, let's take that out.
Are you saying you were like faster?
Yeah, I was faster. Wikipedia, y'all need to come see me, man. Y'all gotta fact check with your boy. I ain't got no reason to lie to y'all.
Jackson played at LSU from 2015 to 2017 under head coach Les Miles and Ed Orgeron. After his junior season in 2017, he decided to forego his senior year and enter the 2018 draft. I mean, I chose LSU. I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana. You know, I always dreamed big and I always knew, you know, where I wanted to be. And that was LSU, you know, God did it for me and I was able to, you know, go to my dream school and something I always remember and something I'll never forget, you know, being able to wear that uniform.
After graduating from high school, I was awarded a basketball scholarship to Division II Northwood University.
Any like favorite college memories or anything that?
Nothing that could be talked about on here, probably.
My true freshman year, I was a regular in the Crimson Tide defensive line rotation and played in 9 games at defensive end. Man, I just remember it was so many guys in that room. John Allen, Dalvin Tomlinson, Jaron Reed, Ashawn Robinson, Deron Payne, me. We were loaded. So yeah, that was a great time because we all were like good and we knew it. And I mean, we was just out there feasting. So that was a great time.
St. Juice attended various college football camps in the United States in the mid-2000s and was offered a scholarship to play for the Michigan Wolverines under Jim Harbaugh. 2015, I did my first football camp. Yeah, I did very well. And then on the third day of the camp, Coach Harbaugh pulled me to his office and said, we're really impressed with what you've shown, your talent. We want to offer you a full scholarship. And then mind you, what I said earlier, I wasn't really speaking fully English at the time, so I had no idea what that meant. I was like, cool. He was like, you're not happy? You're not? I was like, I mean, I have no idea what just happened. So it took me a little bit of time to understand, like, what just happened. But it opened up the door to me going to college, playing Division I, and then now being in the NFL. So.
The Carolina Panthers selected Jackson in the second round of the 2018 draft.
I was drafted by the Minnesota Vikings in the 5th round of the 2018 NFL draft.
I was selected by the Detroit Lions in the 4th round, 114th overall in the 2018 NFL draft.
St. Jude's was selected by the Washington football team in the 3rd round, 74th overall of the 2021 NFL draft.
What do you remember about getting drafted? Like the call, the people you were with, anything like that?
I would say my draft night and the time that I remember my name being called, I remember everything vividly just because I was around the people, who supported me the most, who loved me the most, and that's just something I'll never forget, the day I was drafted, just because I was around all the people who was always there for me.
Did you have any welcome to the NFL moment where you're like, okay, wow, this is the NFL, this is different than college?
Yes, I remember. It was the last preseason game, and me and Ashawn at the time, they told me I had 10 plays. So I made it just to feel like, yo, look, I'm gonna make more plays than you because we both had 10 plays. I was going against Greg Robinson when he was with the Browns. Man, I took one step inside, that man threw me across the line, boom, like a little kid. And that's the only time that ever happened. Never again. That was like a hello, okay.
I remember starting my first away game that year, and I was matched up against Davante Adams. That was when Aaron Rodgers was still at Green Bay, and it was at Lambeau Field. I kind of had this moment, I looked across the field, and I was like, I used to play Madden against these guys. I used to use Davante Adams and Aaron Rodgers, and then the ball got snapped, and I had to lock back in and stuff.
What are some of the biggest lessons you've learned in your time in the NFL?
I think just overall I've had an interesting journey here between being a walk-on in college and being a 5th round pick and not getting really a chance to play until my 4th year in the NFL. The big thing for me has just always been kind of just, being true to myself and how I got here in the first place, and everything kind of seems to fall into place as long as I do that.
On March 12th, 2025.
On March 12th, 2025.
On March 13, 2025, hand signed with the Los Angeles Chargers.
On March 21st, 2025.
Jackson signed with the Los Angeles Chargers. Hold up, baby.
I like it.